Hey guys, it's Melanie. Welcome back, or welcome if you are new. I hope you are having a fantastic day. It's Friday once again, which means it's time for another weekly beauty chit chat. If you are newer to my channel, this is a series that I do every single week on Fridays, where I just kind of casually chit chat about all of the fun, frivolous, completely unnecessary beauty products that I was personally loving or obsessing about over the course of the past week. So makeup, hair care, skin care, body care, perfume, all of the fun things that are not necessities in life, but you know, the fun stuff that we all like to play with. So anyway, per usual, I have a fun little lineup from this past week. And as always, I will list and link everything that I'm sharing in the description box right below this video here. If you'd like to know where to purchase these items, read up other people's reviews, look at in-depth ingredient information, yada, 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 check out the description box. I try to make it easy for you guys to find this stuff. Also, towards the end of this video, I'm gonna share just a little Ulta haul. I really have not been sharing my beauty hauls here on my channel, mostly because I'm typically only buying, you know, like a few things here and there. It's very rare for me to, you know, head into Sephora or Ulta and do like a major shopping spree, unless it is, you know, either fall or spring savings event at Sephora, for example, or when Ulta sends me like a 20% off coupon that I can use on anything in the store. So I've decided that just if I pick up a few things here and there throughout the week, I'm just gonna pop those things into these videos here, just so you guys can kind of see what I'm currently up to when it comes to shopping, I guess. Anyway, we're working with some natural lighting today. I actually think it looks really good in the viewfinder, so we'll see when I go to upload this. It's actually snowing in Portland today. We're having a sun break right now, which is why it's so insanely bright in here, but there's also snow on the ground. So yeah, it's pretty cold here. The whole city is shut down. Luckily, I decided to go grocery shopping a couple days ago, so we're good in the food department. Otherwise, Stella would be going bonkers right now because teenage girls, I swear to you, they eat just as much as teenage boys. My daughter can pack away a snack, let me tell you. Okay, let's go ahead and dig into the favorites from this past week. I'm gonna go ahead and get started with the perfumes. So I have two that I was kind of alternating between, and then also I decided to pair them together one day. It's a pretty good combination, but I don't know that it's like one that I would wholeheartedly be like, yes, you must try these two. If you happen to have them, I think they smell pretty good together, but you'll have to try it for yourself. So the first one is the Sol de Janeiro Cheirosa 62 Eau de Parfum. This is their famous Boom Boom Cream scent. I actually purchased this bottle of perfume when this was originally released. I will say the lasting power of at least this original formulation, not super great. I have to reapply this one quite frequently, but fantastic scent, love it. So what I'll do is just kind of douse myself with it, and then it lasts a little bit longer when I spray it on my clothing. So I've heard that the newer formulation of this is a little bit longer lasting. So if you're interested in this fragrance, I would say it's probably a safer bet to purchase this now than it was back when it was first released. I think they got some feedback about that not lasting very long, so I think they reformulated it. Also, this is Kylie Jenner's Cosmic fragrance. This is a really lovely vanilla that kind of reminds me of some of the vanillas that were available in the 90s. It's kind of an interesting nostalgic fragrance to my nose. I feel like I've smelled something very similar to this back in the day, but I can't really place my finger on what I think it's a dupe of per se, but it is a really nice vanilla. It's very warm. It's a cozy fragrance. I think it pairs pretty well with the Cheirosa 62, but just on its own, this is a lovely scent. So anyway, enjoying both of those this week. Also this week, I finally reviewed the Shea and Blue perfumes that the company so kindly sent my way in PR. I will say, if you didn't watch the review, definitely go watch it if you're curious about this brand. I actually did not have very good luck with them in terms of the lasting power. I feel like these just like disappeared on my skin within like a couple of hours of applying them. These are an eau de parfum formulation, so that really kind of shocked me. My skin doesn't normally have issues like holding on to fragrance, especially if it's an eau de parfum formulation. Usually if you're wearing like a body spray, a cologne, or even an eau de toilette, like you just kind of know that the lasting power isn't going to be there for those types of products. But with an eau de parfum, I just have an expectation of the fragrance lasting at least, you know, 4 hours at minimum. But within like an hour, hour and a half, these were almost completely gone off of my skin. I do always apply my fragrance over moisturized skin. I didn't do anything different from how I normally apply my fragrance. So I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I felt really bad. I will say the fragrances are lovely. And if you don't mind reapplying, I think these are worth checking out if one of the scents really appeals to you. But I wouldn't, you know, wholeheartedly say to you, like, yes, go out and get these. Especially if you don't like reapplying your fragrance. If you do not like reapplying your fragrance, these are just probably going to irritate you. So anyway, for what it's worth, the review is live on my channel. So if you want to know how I felt about the fragrances, there's several in there that I really fell in love with. The Blood Oranges is incredible. Salt Caramel is a beautiful gourmand. And then there's also the Melrose Apple Blossom, which is really, really lovely. But yeah, just the lasting power was not there with them. So a little bit of a letdown there. Anyway, let's discuss some skincare. First, I finished this. It's my beloved. This is my Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Dew Drops. And since I finished it, I am immediately opening up my backup. And we're gonna put this back in the bathroom because I just will not be without that product. In terms of like one of like the last steps in my morning skincare routine, that is right near the end. And I feel like this product acts almost as a primer on my skin before I go in with, obviously, SPF is the very last step, but it just acts almost like a primer for my skin that when I apply my makeup, it just applies so much more smoothly. I do wear powder foundation. I feel like it hydrates my skin. It's got the niacinamide in there, which is a huge ingredient for me personally. And I've been using it for years. This is actually, I have another backup after this one. The last Sephora sale, I actually picked up the 2-ounce jumbo size that Sephora has. If you really love this product as much as I do, definitely try to get that 2-ounce size. It's a lot more economical. So the 2-ounce size is what I will purchase going forward. The last few times that I tried to get the 2-ounce size, it was sold out, but it seems to be available a little bit more regularly now on the Sephora website. So if you're interested, you should be able to get it now. But yeah, always sad to finish one, but always happy to open up another. So let's go back in the bathroom. So this week, instead of reaching for the Dermatology Physical Tinted Moisturizer SPF, which is the SPF I've been using as of late, I've just randomly started grabbing for this SPF. And I think I actually like this better now than I even did when I first got it last summer to test it out. This is the Drunk Elephant Umbra Tint Mineral Cream SPF 30. This is a 20% zinc oxide formulation. And I feel like now that my skin is kind of leaning a little bit more combo, this is a much better fit for me than it was originally, like I said, last summer when my skin was significantly more oily. I will say the tint I have to be kind of careful with when it comes to this one. It's actually a really good tint for my particular skin tone. It's a little bit more yellow, I guess, than most. I find a lot of these tinted SPFs are just kind of the wrong tone for my skin tone. This is a great tone for my skin, but when I go, because this is, it has quite a bit of tint in it, when I go to blend this into my hairline, if you're new, this is naturally gray hair. I didn't color it this way. I just have bad genetics. I went gray very early on in life and just kind of gave up by the time that I got to my 30s. But yeah, when I go to blend this into my hairline, there is a definite like line of like SPF is stopping here. So I kind of have to, like, when I go to blow dry my hair, clean that up a little bit around my hairline so that there's not like this, like, you know, very clear, what looks almost like a foundation line around my hairline here. So that's the only thing about this one. I will say they do have this available in just a transparent formulation, and that might be what I repurchase in the future. But yeah, I think this is a really good color fit for me. It's just kind of tough when it comes to blending that into my hairline because of what is my now natural hair color. So anyway, it is a good SPF. It has protected my skin really well, and it's working really well with my now more combo skin. I think it actually works better now than it did when my skin was a lot oilier last summer. So anyway, for what it's worth, big fan of that. Also this week, I finally shared my in-depth review of the Dermatology Neck Contouring Serum. This was probably one of the first like in-depth single skincare reviews that I've done in a while here on my channel. I actually got away from doing these videos because I just kind of felt like with all of the dermatologists and all of the estheticians that have like come onto the platform, that maybe, you know, just my everyday consumer opinion didn't really matter as much. My degree is in social work, so I don't have a degree in, you know, chemistry. I didn't go through an aesthetics program. I certainly didn't go through med school, so I'm not a dermatologist either. But I love skincare, and I have seen so many benefits to just my skin over the years of using it consistently. And I said this in my review of this product, I really appreciate the dermatologists and the estheticians who do share their knowledge. I'm subscribed to several, and I really look for their content in terms of teaching me more of the science behind skincare. But I'm definitely not, I'm not one of those educator types, but I do like sharing just, you know, my own unique experiences with all of these products. So I'm gonna get over my own little hang up of, you know, thinking that my opinion isn't, you know, worthy of sharing. And I'm gonna get back to doing these in-depth skincare reviews, and hopefully they are helpful to some of you out there who are just looking for an everyday consumer type of opinion when it comes to this stuff. So yeah, I have had really great luck with this particular product, and it was nice to be able to take just an entire video to be able to talk about the benefits that I've seen and just kind of share about what my intentions are with the product going forward, whether I would repurchase it, all of that stuff. So look for more of those in-depth skincare reviews to start coming back again. But yeah, if you missed it, that video is up on my channel. I'll go ahead and link it down below. I won't spend too much more time talking about it here, but this is packed with really great ingredients that not only give you long-term results, but there's also this short-term benefit of this like instant tightening that your skin experiences with this particular product. You definitely want to be mindful about the skincare that you apply underneath. You can cause this product to kind of pill up on you if you're using a bunch of other things prior to applying the serum. So just go watch my video if you need to know all of the ins and outs on that. But just using this on its own it's great on its own. It gives me the hydrating benefits that I'm looking for, especially in the winter here, but also again gives me that instant gratification of lessening the depth of this line that I have going, this horizontal line that I have going across my neck here. It's just basically the line from looking down at my phone throughout the day. I feel like we're all kind of developing these lines across our neck from doing that. So I like having a product like this that again gives me the instant gratification of lessening the depth of the look of that line, but then again also giving me the long-term results. So I really like this product, and if you are interested in it, I would definitely recommend checking it out. Dermatology is actually having a site-wide Valentine's Day sale this whole week, so the discount is automatically applied in your cart. So I'll have it linked down below. If you are seeing this video after the sale ends, I'll also put a discount code down there that'll save you at least 20% off of your purchase. But like I said, if you are shopping the week of Valentine's, there is just a site-wide sale at Dermatology. So if there's anything that you need to pick up, now would be a good time to do that. So anyway, one more skincare item, and then we will discuss some makeup, and then we'll get into this short little haul here. But I recently grabbed the multi-active toner from Dermatology out of my backup stash in my bathroom. This is basically a hydrating toner or a hydrating mist, but I have been decanting this into another spray bottle that I have, because honestly, the atomizer on here is more of like a splat. So when I apply this after getting out of the shower, it just kind of like streams onto my face. It's just very aggressive. So I had this other spray bottle that I finished from another skincare product that had a nice mist to it. So I've just been decanting that into there and just hosing myself down at the start of my skincare routine. And it just helps the rest of my skincare, I feel, absorb into my skin a little bit more readily. It just preps the skin for everything that is to come. And then also throughout the day, I will sometimes mist this toner over my face again if I'm feeling a little bit dry. Like I said, I feel like my skin is going through some changes right now. So something like this is a great way to kind of refresh my skin, add a little bit of hydration back, and it just feels good. So love this. It's taken me forever to get through this huge bottle. This is an 8.4 ounce bottle, and I've had it for quite some time. I'm definitely finally nearing the end, but I will be repurchasing this for sure when I'm done. All right, let's talk. Well, I have one hair care item. This is also an empty from this past week. I love this product now. You'll see I bought a couple of new things to try out, but this is the KENRA Volume Mist 2. This is their volume builder. I've been using this now for probably about a year, if not a little bit longer. I love this particular volumizing mist. I love using this alongside the KENRA Platinum Thickening Mousse. It's my favorite mousse from them, and it gives me the most volume and body to my hair out of pretty much like I've used a ton of these like volumizing sprays. I think this one honestly is one of the very best that's out there, and I also really like the fine mist that I get from this atomizer here at the top. It really distributes the product nicely into my hair so that I'm not like getting like one really gummy area, if that makes sense. So anyway, this is fantastic, and another empty for this week, so off she goes. Let's go ahead and discuss some makeup picks from this past week. So I am still going through my eyeshadow palette collection and picking out a different palette at the start of each week. And the palette that I selected for this past week was the Laura Mercier Parisian Nudes eyeshadow palette. I don't know how long I have had this. I want to say that I even bought this at Costco. Don't quote me on that. Something about this just like Costco pops into my head. I have no idea why, but anyway, I have not reached for this palette in forever. It's a very nice one, very unique. I have definitely not been playing with these two shades right here, but a lot of these other shades I have been playing with this past week. I've actually been using this dark blue here as my liner. It's a really nice eyeshadow formulation. It's a little powdery, so I definitely deal with some fallout from this one, but it's easy enough to brush away. I find that these shadows are fairly pigmented. They're fairly easy to work with, and they've given me some pretty nice neutral looks. Now, admittedly, I've mostly been staying in this range over here, but I have really enjoyed the eyeshadow looks that I've created this week using this palette. So yeah, I think I'll keep this one around in my eyeshadow collection for a little bit longer, even though I literally don't even remember when I bought this. No idea. Anyway, I tried using this week, but you know what? I think it's the wrong time of year for me to be using this. And that's crazy because this whole transition of my skin going from super oily to more combination is just really throwing me for a loop. So I have been using the Milk Makeup Pore Eclipse Primer for a while, but I wanted to kind of change it up. So I decided to grab the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Serum, Water Powder Serum. There we go. I picked this up last year at some point, I feel like, and tested it out during the summer. This works really well on my oily skin during the summer. It really does prevent that oil from coming through. It's a very unique formulation in that it is like, it's a true liquid, and the way you get it to come out is you just tap the top there. But you use like a few drops of this. What I like to do is just take a clean hand and then distribute the product, you know, like this, so that I have a nice even coating over my fingers. And then, you know, I press it into the oily areas of my skin. I don't think that I needed quite as aggressive of a primer this week, especially with the air being so dry. So while this product is not working super well for me right now, I am definitely going to hold on to it until this next summer again. But yeah, if you are looking for a true mattifying primer, check this out. It works really, really well. But like I said, for right now, I feel like with my skin just going through some changes, that's probably not the right fit for the winter time. All right, blush wise, I was using mostly this shade right here from Hourglass. This is the Diffused Heat. This has a really nice kind of magenta type color running through, like a fuchsia magenta, if you will. And then it has a good amount of that highlighter running through there as well. So it's been giving me a really nice glow. Not too crazy in terms of, you know, the color either. It looks like it might be a little bit too vibrant, but I feel like it gives a really natural look. So anyway, really enjoying this. I love the Hourglass blushes. They are some of the best out there. They're spendy, but I think they are fantastic. So without further ado, let's get into this little hair haul here. I don't think these first two things are gonna come as a surprise, but I bought some backups of my beloved. I was just talking about this mousse, right? This is the KENRA Platinum Thickening Mousse. I absolutely adore this. I'm actually using a different KENRA volumizing mousse right now, and I like that one a lot, don't get me wrong, but it just reminds me that like this is the mousse for me. Like this is the one that just works the best. So always buying backups of that. I decided to try a different volumizing spray. I think I've actually used this one before. Obviously I was just singing the praises of this, but I decided to go ahead and pop in the KENRA Platinum Thickening Spray this go around. This is their density plumping spray. So I have actually used these two together, and they do work quite well together. So I figured get a safe bet, but you know, try something other than what I have been gravitating towards for a little while here. And then I picked up two new to me volumizing products. The first one is from Biolage, and this is their full density densifying spray. This is for thin hair, and it's infused with biotin, so we're gonna give this a try. I wanna smell it because, oh yeah, it has that incredible Biolage smell. I just love the smell of Biolage products. So very excited to try that out. That will go in the bathroom right away. And then in the more affordable, like drugstore end of the hair care category, Garnier they're actually cruelty free. They have the Fructis hair filler and polypeptides thickening spray. This says that it's supposed to fill hair with volume, and it's supposed to be visibly fuller in one use. So this has polypeptides as well as citric acid and a repair care complex. We're gonna try it. We're gonna see how it goes. Let's see what this smells like. I'm gonna guess perfumey. I was correct. It smells really good though. It's a nice perfumey smell. So anyway, yeah, just picked up some new hair care stuff here, so you'll be seeing this in the coming weeks. That's everything that I have for you this past week. So let me know what you are loving or obsessing about in the comments down below. Remember to check the description box if you would like to look up any of these things yourself here. And I appreciate you being here. Subscribe if you're new, give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one. Take care. Toodaloo.